Hi guys, it's Ray. I haven't been on this channel in months. I had a lot of things planned and just didn't get to them. If you can hear, I am sick. Been sick most of the month of December, off and on, so that's been great going into Christmas. And in between being sick, we have just had a lot to do. So I'm going to do a post-Christmas wrap-up, hopefully set the tone for the new year. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what we've been doing, not all of it. We'll just do a quick peek around and we're going to do a little what I got for Christmas haul. So I'm going to do a little tour and the haul. So I got a 2-pack of these blankets. This one has like martinis and all other drinks. This one's green. There is a twin pink one over there that has like margaritas and fruitier drinks on it. This one's going to stay home on the couch. The other one's probably going to go to the lake at some point. I didn't pull out all of my stocking stuff because a lot of candy and just little trinkets and stuff nobody needs to see. Dustin and I didn't do Christmas for each other this year because we decided to do stuff around the house instead, but we just did our stockings like we normally would. So in my stocking, he had put the little Lego sunflower kits. I'm not typically into Legos. I do like putting stuff together, but Legos normally aren't my cup of tea, but I did do those the next day or the day after that, whatever it was. And he put the Make It Food Minis, Miniverse in there, a couple of those, so we'll do these together at some point here. And there was a bunch of candy and other random stuff in that stocking. These were not in a stocking, but I did ask for some different wireless earbuds. I wanted the wraparound style because the regular earbuds I tend to lose, like one will fall out, especially if I'm watching a video or something at work or like when I'm taking the dog out. So I got those. And I don't need like expensive Galaxy ones or AirPods or any of that because I can't be trusted with them. My mother got me this puzzle. It's Murder Most Puzzling. I already did this. But it's got a story of the mystery you're supposed to solve. The puzzle comes in this bag. It's a 500-piece puzzle, so it wasn't too bad. And then there's an envelope that says, open halfway to reveal a clue. So, you'll notice what's lacking. A picture of the actual puzzle. So you basically do the puzzle blind. And this was about life size in the puzzle. This is all you see of the puzzle. So the puzzle itself, great quality. The actual thing you were trying to solve, I wasn't a big fan of. I think most people would have missed it entirely. And the way it was laid out, like intuitively didn't work for my brain. Like I knew that was the answer, but kind of fun doing a puzzle without a picture. The inside of that envelope did in fact at the end have a picture. Like in one flap is a clue to solving what you're looking for, and then it tells you that inside is the full picture. I never looked at the full picture. I just kept going because I was having fun with it. So that was kind of cute. This is some stocking stuff. These are ornaments that will probably not go on the tree. I will probably actually just leave them boxed and find a space for them. But they are 3 rainbow brights. I love Rainbow Bright, in case you didn't know. Also, they're in this a really cute clear Care Bear bag that my sister had given me. So, some body wash, a little deer ornament, some super soft ankle socks. These will get put up until spring. My mom gave us all the quarter holders. Stone ground mustard. This is family tradition. I get this most years in my stocking. A couple of masks. Some emery boards. Just a little notebook. This one says, but first coffee. I can always use new notebooks. Oops. A chocolate orange. There were a bunch of color packets for the campfires. A set of illustration markers to go with these coloring books. A Lisa Frank, and this one's kind of neat. Bring the forest to life with your imagination. I thought this one was pretty. Some of them are basic and some of them are very detailed patterns. So maybe we'll start a color with me in chat series. Who knows? And my dad picked us up all a vintage Betty Crocker picture cookbook. So, you know, a cookbook. And there's the bag empty. All the little Care Bears, because, you know, like Rainbow Bright, Care Bears is my childhood. So, this is a 3-pack of cutting boards. Because my cutting boards are pretty old and worn out. So, that is what those are. And it comes with a bunch of replacement feet. Mackenzie has the same set. I didn't realize when I put them on my list. And she said the feet do fall off constantly, so. Let's see. I got the, if you remember last year, I got the 6-quart or 6.5-quart Lodge Dutch oven in the Lagoon color. This year I asked for a slightly smaller one because I keep making soup in the 6-quart one, and if I'm making soup, I can't bake a loaf of bread, and I'm making 6 quarts of soup for 2 people, so this one is slightly smaller. I did already use it once. I made sausage gravy for breakfast in it. So, there is that. Super grateful to have that because I am definitely using it. My sister got me this little dragonfly trinket dish. And she put that with the Stars Hollow Adult Puzzle and Trivia book because I am a Gilmore Girls fan. So, assorted puzzles. We did have a good laugh because this was obviously an Amazon KDP project, but some of the word searches, like I could do them that way. They are very, very, very small prints, and I'm getting old. So, she also got me this Dragonfly Inn Stars Hollow t-shirt. Because again, Gilmore Girls. So, there was that. My sister was not happy with this. This was her handmade for this year. She hand makes me something every year. Hopefully you remember the rug from last year. But she decided she wants to start on stained glass this year, but she didn't have enough practice to do that yet. So she felted me this little sea turtle. I told her it was absolutely hideous and I was going to throw it out the window on the way home because she was cutting herself down for her work so bad. So we had a good laugh about that. But this will go on my wall of homemade stuff in my craft room. I think it's cute. I don't care what she thinks. I finally got a really good bread knife for my bread. Yes, I have bread knives. Yes, it's fine for regular loaves, but a crusty loaf, it just doesn't quite cut it. And I got these cute little modern vintage reindeer to add to my vintage reindeers. I say vintage, some of them are vintage, most of them are newer reindeer collection. My sister got me the Catherine Schmuck Ship to Shore Chef cookbook. I believe this was her first cookbook. I could be wrong. This is somebody I follow on Facebook. I've been following for a while. She does, she's a cook, a relief cook on the ships that travel the St. Lawrence Seaway. So I follow her for her stories and her pictures, and I buy her portholes calendar, but I had not had one of her cookbooks yet. So that is what this is. This is why it is special to me. It has lots of pictures from the Seaway, and I'm a little bit of a boat nerd, so that's fun for me. And let's see. I got this mixer, stand mixer, because I do not have a stand mixer. I did not want a KitchenAid. They're very heavy and bulky to move around. We've had a KitchenAid in the past, and I would never ever use it because it was just overkill for anything I do. So I have this one, and it is perfect. His mother gave us all these microwave popcorn poppers. I have used it. You measure in the top, and one will do a half, two will do basically the full thing. You pop that on. You can put your butter in here to melt as it pops. A full one works perfect in our microwave, 3.5 minutes. I did already test it out. She gave us popcorn and seasonings to go on top. So that was fun. It's Tasty brand if anyone wants one of these. Do I like microwave popcorn better than stovetop? Probably not, because I tend to add more butter to my stovetop version. But I will say that is much quicker and easier if we're already into a movie or something. So I'll probably still do a mix of both. And I just have a couple things left to show you. I got this mixer set, mostly because I needed a new immersion blender. I haven't had one in a while, and I've been wanting one. So this is like multi-function, because again, soups and things. So yeah, I got this one, and in my cast iron, I also got some clothes. Like I got some socks, and I have a little green cardigan, some tank tops, some more black leggings, and I got a couple of tops, but they're all put away or have been worn and need wash or whatever. But not too many clothes this year. I didn't put much on my list clothes-wise, and Dustin tends to get me more clothes, but we, like I said, didn't do Christmas for each other, so just wasn't a very clothing-heavy year. But in cast iron, I also wanted the brazier version of the Lodge for things like when I do my chicken casseroles that go partly on the stovetop and into the oven. I can eliminate a dish doing that. And I know a lot of people don't like them because they're super heavy and whatever. I am really loving using the enameled cast iron cookware. These can go in the oven up to 500 degrees, so I'm actually planning on doing a chicken casserole in this one tonight. So as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to wash it and put this one into use. But even a mac and cheese or something, we're getting nice and toasty in here. So those are my two additions. That's probably it for those. That's all I need. And last, I'm sure there's other little things floating around that I forgot about, but last, the kiddos got me a new pair of Nike sneakers. These I'm going to keep in the box and keep nice till spring, but these are my style of sneaker. So, and this is purple. I don't know if it's coming across as gray, but it's like a lavender. So those are super pretty. I'm super thankful for those. But that is my Christmas haul, and I'm going to flip you around and we'll do a little quick tour. Okay, so some of you might have noticed that the walls are green now in the background of the other video. If you remember from Limited, you've seen the house was all gray. We used to have a shelf right here that was like our pantry shelf because we just don't have enough cabinet space. We picked up this desk at the Salvation Army. It was like that orangey oak color, and I refinished it to fit our aesthetic, so it's white with the dark walnut top. So that was a big project for me. That thing actually took like 6 coats of paint. Just a little Christmas decor around. The couch we're keeping, but there's the green walls. We had put up the new blind on the living room main window a while back. I do still need to do the whole ceiling in this room, but this coffee table is also new. It does have the lift top on the one side, so because we never finished the crate coffee table we started, we just never got to it. The rug is still new, but we are going to be looking for a bigger area rug because now we have all this open space. So the entertainment stand is new. Obviously the stockings and Christmas decor will come down. We think we're going to keep my Vaseline glass cabinets as is for now. We talked about painting them, but honestly, they would be an absolute pain to paint. So this used to have the other fireplace and a different Christmas tree. I will see if I can find a picture to insert. And now my Christmas tree is taller and skinnier. Not what I really wanted, but I couldn't find one that was the size I actually needed without spending like $400, and I refused to spend $400 on a Christmas tree. Remember, we are open concept, so the recliner is new. The feet on this little end table I need to finish. We actually just picked those up because this was one of the crates that was supposed to go to the coffee table, but I repurposed them into end tables. So there's that one. Again, back over here, the TV was actually also a gift, a joint gift for both of us. Ignore my mess in the mudroom. And ignore the dog's mess. The dog's toys belong over where the Christmas tree is. And this was the end table I built for myself. I still haven't gotten any of my books or anything out on it. But that is kind of the aesthetic we have going on now. We do have some other projects coming up, and we just need to get to them at some point. We do actually have a different dining room table that we've already purchased. We did purchase it used. We are trying to figure out what we want for chairs still, but it is a round table, which is going to fit much better in our space. But I do have to refinish that also. That is going to have the dark stain top and the white base. But I had to finish up these other projects, and I had to get all the Christmas stuff done before we could move on to that project. So, one of my doors is opening on its own. So, that is it. That's what we've been doing. My little deer up there above the kitchen window, you can only kind of see them from here. Maybe when we're completely done, we'll do a more in-depth haul or talk a little bit more about what I did. Right now, the house is not even that picked up because we are in the post-Christmas madness and back into other projects. So that is it, and I will hopefully see you soon.